Hello, algebra. How about we have a short video on solving equations? So what about y equals mx plus b? What do we know? What's the name of that formula? That's actually not the name. The name of that formula is slope intercept form. Now let's think of the word form, like as in formula, like slope is m and intercept is b and it's a formula. That's a good one. So if I gave you y equals negative 3x plus 4, and I have this lovely piece of graph paper handy, tell me what I need to do. Where would I start? Negative 3 or 4? I think you start here. 4. So find 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is your B. That is your start button. That's where you better be when I see you working on your paper. Your slope is rise over run. That rise can be up or down, and that run can be left or right. So that is down 3, right 1. They both can't be negative, because if they were both negative, they'd be positive. So you're going to go down 3, right 1. So that's true. 1, 2, 3, 1. Point 1, 2, 3, 1. Point 1, 2, 3, 1. And there is a nice line. And a ruler would be nice, but it's not bad. That is y equals, I don't know, negative 3x plus 4. You're doing a pretty good job on that, mostly. Be mindful that you rise over run, you're up and down, left and right. What about that point slope form? Not so much. And what's the word form? Yeah, formula. So what if I told you the slope was, say 3/4? What if the points were negative 2, 5? Yeah, so we're going to solve this. So here we go. So slope is 3/4. This is my point. And wouldn't that be x and that's y? I'm going to move that. That's true. What's the formula? Y minus y1 equals m parenthesis x minus x1 parenthesis. Folks, you can't. And so you're going to change this y1 and x1 with these 2 points. M changes to 3/4. That's not the solution. That's just the beginning. So then the y stays. y1 would be 5. M changes to 3/4. And I know we wish for a whole number. X, and then x1 would be negative 2. Now remember, negative 2 is not the same as a subtract. It has to have a subtract and a negative 2. So you can't have these parentheses. That's distributive property. You can't have those double subtract either. So I'm going to rewrite all this. That makes an add. Yep, writing backwards is pretty neat. And then distribute, rainbow for my children, distributed. So you're going to disperse 3/4 here, disperse 3/4 there. So 3/4 times x, I hope, is 3/4 x. And 3/4 times 2, well, wouldn't that be 3/4 times 2 over 1 fraction, people? And wouldn't that be 6 over 4? Wouldn't that be 3 over 2, maybe? Yep, reducing it. That's always a plus sign, 3 over 2. Now I can make that 1.5 here in a minute. I can. In fact, I'll do it right now. I'll just get rid of it. I'm going to do 1.50. So 3/2 is really 1.50. I'll move that out. Equals, now here's the deal, equals y. That minus 5's got to go. So that is going to be plus 5. So I'm going to put plus 5 right over here. So the y stays here. 3/4 x plus, what's $1.50 plus 5? How about $6.50? So what does that look like on a piece of graph paper? Well, I just have this one handy. So I can tell you this is b and this is m, and this better be on the y-axis, and this better be rise over run, and that'll be going up 3, running 4. Pretty simple. So I'm going to use the other side. I might need a big piece of graph paper. I need to find 6.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. Here's half. I could count by 2s, but paper's cheap. And then you're going to go 3, 4, and that's up 3, right 4. So that is, and yeah, now you got to play with halves. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm content with 3 points on your line. That's a pretty straight line, I might say so. Remember, what letter was this? B. What is the name of the stairs? This is your M, because this is your rise, this is your run. That's your rise, that's your run. These are all your M's. All right, I hope I helped you with your video, and you better be thinking about this. An ordered pair, remember it's x comma y. How do you get that wrong? And how do you solve for slope while we're on the video? I got a few minutes. Isn't that y minus y over x minus x equals m? So if I gave you 2 comma 5 and, I don't know, negative 6 comma negative 3, I'll do positive negative. What will that look like? Well, I would mark these. We don't have time for wrong. So the y's are the second number. So do you want to do 5 minus negative 3? And I'm okay with 5 minus negative 3. 5 minus negative 3. I got this one and this one. And on the x's, how about 2 minus negative 6? You could do it either way. That one looked easier. Can you have these double negatives? No, you can't. Isn't that the same as 5 plus 3? And that's the same as 2 plus 6. And isn't that 8 over 8? Sounds like to me the slope is 1. Pretty easy. Be careful. Probably common mistakes, putting the x and y's in the wrong place. Make sure if you go from left to right, you go left to right again. You can do backwards, right to left, but you better continue right to left. Alrighty, I hope I helped you. I hope you're ready for this test. I'll see y'all later. Good night.